The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Iraq.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Shoot! Wonderful save by Martinez. Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. He's being urged to shoot. Tacho
With a fine tackle.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kvaratskhelia. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Konsa. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now, who's going to be first to this? Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Almost half an hour in now. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Vieira.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's found a way through. This great chance! And it's a goal! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Neymar knocks it into space. Zico. Pepe is someone so often... And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Tries to play it through. It's a goal kick. Not the most convincing of passes.
Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Now Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Manchester United still this single goal behind.
Rice.
And it's Rice. And here's Shevchenko. There, and Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And that's gone loose. Not where it came from. Good ball, good take. This looks promising. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's managed to get free. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Manchester United very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Ball's played through.
Iraq nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Manchester United, number 10, Shevchenko. Number 19, Neymar. Number 7.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Number 18,
And he's forced to go back.
Chetri. Number
Pacho.
20, Palmer. Number 6, Fernandez.
And it's
There will be
Alexander-Arnold.
1 minute added time.
Fernandez. And here's Palmer. Played out wide. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested
Please
interest.
turn your attention to the screen for information.
So, Jim, how do you
provided by
reflect
the
on